let us begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, that way, your votes can determine the results. If you figure out who the bucket is, only they will receive punishment. If we can't, we all fucking die. We get it, Monokuma. You've told us this 3 damn times already. I'm getting tired of hearing it over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, seriously, I think we got it like after the second time. I think everyone remembers how this class trial goes.
Save it.
Well, fine then. If that's what you really want, then are you ready to start the class trial then?
Yes, Monokuma, we all know the rules of this trial. Let's just get started.
Alrighty then. Then let the very fourth class trial commence.
Alright, now the class trial can begin.
Before we begin, I want to clarify something with all of you.
Huh? What is that, Luigi?
The thing I want to clarify is I don't think Monica's the culprit in all of this.
That's a pretty bold assumption, Luigi. I mean, she's equally as suspicious as the rest of us. Heck, I think she's even more suspicious.
Why? I mean, I think she's not the culprit. I mean, sure, she wasn't like knocked out like the rest of us, but I find it would make herself a little too suspicious if she was not, I can't explain it.
Well, even though I am not the culprit, I'm fine with being suspected. I mean, I wasn't knocked out like the rest of you, so I guess that's fair.
Oh, okay then. Sorry for causing a problem.
It's fine, Luigi. Now, what should we start with first?
I think maybe we should start by talking about Pigpatch's cause of death.
Well, I'd say that's a good place to start as any.
This is my first time taking the lead role in a class trial in a while. Hopefully I haven't gone rusty, and we can find the truth about who killed Pigpatch.
So let's discuss about Pigpatch's cause of death. Maybe then we'll lead to a clue on who the killer is.
I really didn't get a good look at the Monokuma file.
What was his cause of death?
I mean, neither did I, and yet I even know what the weapon is.
Wait, you know what the weapon that killed him was? What was it?
I mean, it was obviously the knife. That knife is the murder weapon.
No, that's wrong!
Sorry, Froakie, but that's wrong. The knife wasn't the murder weapon. In the Monokuma file, it said that his cause of death was blunt force trauma.
I would like to point out that the handle of the knife can be considered a blunt weapon.
This motherfucker just suggests that someone used a knife handle as a murder weapon.
I mean, to be fair, Hoopa, this isn't the first time someone would get creative with a murder weapon.
I find this true.
But still, just because it was bloody doesn't mean it's the weapon. I mean, heck, that coffee filter had a freaking blood on it, and I don't even think that's the murder weapon.
Alright, fine then, smartass. Then what killed him?
What killed Pigpatch?
Ah!
Ow! That never gets old.
Hello, Monica! Welcome to Search the Scene. Oh, yeah, I know, Monokuma. Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway, what was the weapon that killed Pigpatch? You cleared the fucking scene up. How are we supposed to... Wait a minute.
If the coffee filter and the knife is the blood object used, then what was? If you're discounting those two things, then maybe he fell. But from where? There's only like one place where it could be high enough. Maybe up here?
Wrong.
What? Then where did he fall from? I wonder what... Wait a minute. I got it!
The fact is, there was no weapon. He fell from the ceiling fan. So, fan is the culprit.
No, you idiot! She means the ceiling fan!
So now you're a thief now! Oh, he's a stealing fan! Let's kill him.
No! That's...
What I think she means is that she fell from the top of the ceiling on the fan.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, you know what? She is saying he fell from the ceiling. How about that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it doesn't to me. There's no way he could have gone up there.
Yeah, Monica, literally, it's on the ceiling. Even if you jump from the countertop, there's no way you can get up there.
There might have been a way for him to not be seen again. Let's discuss.
You're saying that Pigpatch fell from the ceiling fan, right? That's impossible! How would he or the culprit get himself up there? You would need to, like, have superhuman jumping skills or something. Me and Mario can jump pretty high, but that doesn't mean we couldn't reach the ceiling. He was on the countertop. There's no way!
Maybe the killer used some sort of tool to help them get up there or something.
I agree with that!
I agree with Koopa, and I think the tool they used was the rope.
Huh? You mean the very same rope that was tied around Pigpatch?
Yes, it sounds complicated, heck, even a little bit unrealistic, but I think that's what happened.
Well, I guess if you do use the rope, I guess it does seem a little possible.
Okay, so we figured out how the culprit probably killed Pigpatch, but now we need to start listing off suspects.
Yeah, I mean, we know how Pigpatch died now, but it's useless if you don't put it to a vote.
Personally, I still think Monica's suspicious.
What is your problem?
I don't know. I'm just annoying.
According to all y'all asses.
Y'all asses!
You an idiot or something? I told you I think I am.
Well, regardless, you can start off by ruling off one suspect.
Huh? What do you mean?
We can rule off one suspect because they're the ones who triggered the body discovery announcement, and as we know, the killer's not counted towards that.
Wait, so you're saying the third person to discover the body is not the culprit?
Yep, and that person was...
It can't be her. Koopa's without a doubt innocent. She woke up second, and she was the third person to discover the body after Mario.
Wait a minute, but then by proxy, doesn't that eliminate you and Mario as culprits?
I guess that technically makes sense.
So all we really know about the culprit is that it can't be me, Monica, or Mario.
Precisely, Koopa.
Alright, well now that we know that, how are we supposed to list off even more suspects?
I say we start listing off alibis. Let's discuss about that. Maybe if we list off our alibis, we can figure out who the culprit is just by listing them off.
Well, if we're listing off our alibis, then I think I was the last person to see Pigpatch alive. I mean, before I got knocked out, I saw him, so I was probably the last one to see him alive. Wait, what? No, that's wrong. I was the last one to see him alive. I saw him before I got knocked out.
Wait a minute, that's also wrong. I was probably the last person to see him alive.
Wait, same with me. Are you saying that we all have the same alibi?
What? There's no way we all have the same alibi.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, Mario, all of you don't have the exact same alibi, but all of your alibis, with the exception of two, are actually exactly similar.
With the exception of two. I'll get into that later. But anyway, here's what I've learned. For most of you, you heard a knock at the door. At your door. Am I correct? Yeah. And then you saw a shadowy figure walk into the back room. And then you saw Pigpatch, correct? Precisely. And then you got knocked out. That's the last thing you remember, right?
Yeah, wait, that happened to you too, Luigi? Yeah, except, wait, what time did you see this? For me, this happened to me around 5 a.m.
That's weird. For me, it happened at 5:10 a.m.
For me, it happened around, 5:05?
It seems like all of us had 5 minutes apart from when we were knocked out.
Not exactly, Koopa.
Huh?
Remember how I said two alibis are slightly different? Well, I'll actually say the two people who had slightly different alibis. Those people were... It was them. Funtime Freddy and Koopa. You guys had slightly different alibis.
Wait, they did?
You see, although Koopa still fit the time bill of, waking up 5 minutes apart from the knock, Koopa said, along with Pigpatch, he saw another person.
Wait, are you saying Koopa might have witnessed the killing?
Why can awful even remember? God damn it!
Don't blame yourself, Koopa. It was still pretty early in the morning, and the killer probably had all the lights off.
But the same thing happened to Koopa.
Yep, he got knocked out from behind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Wait a minute. Oh, you got knocked out from behind.
That didn't happen to us.
Wait, what do you mean? That's the thing. With Funtime Freddy, it's almost different. Funtime Freddy, did you say you heard a knock on the door as well?
Wait, a knock? Did I say that?
Yeah, about that, I didn't hear a knock at all.
Wait, you didn't? Then why'd you come out?
I mean, you must have come out according to everyone's testimony, you should have came out at around the time the crime was committed. I did, but I came out at... Oh, that's right, I remember. I came out around 5:28 a.m.
Wait, but then that doesn't fit the 5-minute gaps in time.
I don't know. To be honest, I just got up early. I heard me and Bonbon heard a little bit of a ruckus. That's all.
Not only that, there's also two other differences in Funtime Freddy's alibi compared to all of yours. There is.
What are they?
First off, Funtime Freddy, when you saw Pigpatch, what did you see?
Well, I didn't only just see Pigpatch. I saw two other people. Wait, so you saw not only Pigpatch, but two other people?
Okay, that was most likely Pigpatch, the killer. But wait, who was the third person?
I don't know. Like probably what you saw, Koopa. They were just dark figures. I could only make out Pigpatch. But as for the way I was knocked out, that was different too.
Wait, what do you mean? Funtime Freddy wasn't knocked out from the back. Instead, he was uppercutted by the culprit.
He got uppercutted?
Yeah, I mean, heck, if you look under my chin right now, you can still see a bruise mark.
Alright, let me see. Oh, you're right. There's an ugly bruise. You might want to get that checked out. Shut up. Well, regardless, I think that proves Funtime Freddy's account.
Wait a minute. Funtime Freddy could easily be lying.
What?
He could have easily caused that wound by himself with that stupid puppet of his.
Now that you mention it,
Guys, I'm not the culprit! I mean, why would I kill Pigpatch?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Funtime Freddy being the culprit. But maybe he's someone involved with this crime.
At the very least, we can't roll you off as a suspect yet, Funtime Freddy.
You dumb idiot!
Bonbon, what do you think?
I'm fine with being suspected at least. So you're not telling us we're the killer just yet, then we're fine.
Alright, then I'm fine too.
So, we've discussed each other's alibis, and we've found some differences. So, what does that mean? I don't know what it means.
Well, maybe we should go over the stuff we found at the crime scene.
What we found at the crime scene was the bloody knife, the rope around Pigpatch's leg,
The battery and the tinfoil.
And I think that's just about it.
wait, no. There was one more thing found at the crime scene.
That being...
Here, I got it right here.
that being
This.
the fucking flashlight you found under the couch, but we already proved it's just a normal flashlight.
I mean, I don't know. It might still have something to do with this crime. Like, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't. It's just a fucking flashlight. Jeez, Rookie, with the language!
And I'm saying it probably does have something to do with the crime. Even if it has something trivial, it still has a possibility of having something to do with the crime.
And for the last time, I'm saying it doesn't.
It doesn't. Ah! Spirits, come forth! No, that's wrong.
Ow, huh? What is... Oh, this must be a rebuttal shutdown. It's a little different from the last area.
Shut up, I had to upgrade.
Alright. I know that flashlight might be involved with the murder, but I don't know how. I have to listen to their arguments. That flashlight has nothing to do with this crime, Hoopa. Obviously, it was just there from the start.
We don't know that. That flashlight was the motive that Monokuma provided us. It should have something to do with the case.
But you tested it out. It does nothing. So, just shut up. Monokuma just placed it there. It's been there the whole time, even after the murder.
Wait a minute.
No! What?
I'll cut down your words!
No, Froakie. That flashlight wasn't there since the beginning. What do you mean? Let me ask some people something. Koopa, Mario, Luigi, you investigated the back room before the murder occurred, right? Was it there?
Now that you mention it, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, we didn't find anything. That's a flashlight back there.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the only thing that we all three found was like a rock or something.
Wait, a rock?
Yeah, why?
No reason. I'll get back to that when that becomes relevant, but yes. So it wasn't there, which means that
someone found it! It was already found and the motive was used!
Which means it was likely used in the murder. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now.
As it should be.
But anyway, getting serious now. Does that mean the killer used a flashlight?
actually, I think everything of the crime scene was used in a way.
Okay, so let's try. But wait, we don't even know what the flashlight did. As you said, it was just a normal flashlight.
Yeah. You know what? Monokuma, is that all the flashlight does?
What's the point? Monokuma's just gonna lie about it.
Monokuma, I suggest if you want this to be a fair trial, you tell us what the flashlight's real purpose was.
Oh, well, if you want to know what the motive for the flashlight was, I guess I can tell you that.
Alright, then explain. What was your intention with the flashlight motive?
Although it had a single use, the original purpose of the flashlight was to allow one of you to restore one of your lost memories. Wait, what?
So our memories were jumbled up and stolen from us. Yeah.
And you're saying the flashlight could have given some of them back?
They would have left out some things, but yes, the true purpose. You see, that light is actually called the flashback light.
Flashback light. Like the lights used in previous killing games? 1 second restore and... Wait a minute. I don't want to get to that right now, but what we do know is...
So what you're saying is, someone used this.
Yupper doodle.
Wait a minute, I still want to know something. Where was the flashlight before it was found?
Well, I actually didn't make it that hard to find. I just threw it in the garage.
You threw it in the Wait a minute. Guys, I think I know someone who's involved with this crime. And I think I know the person who found the motive flashlight.
Wait, you do?
Wait. Monica, I think I know who you're talking about.
What? Who? Who?
As you guys remember, there were only 3 people who investigated the garage at the start of this motive. And out of the 3 people, I think the only likely option who found the flashlight was... It could only have been him. The original person who found the flashlight was Pigpatch.
What?
Hold on. If I recall, both you and Hoopa investigated the garage along with Pigpatch. So that would mean that...
But didn't we already deconfirm Monica and Hoopa's the culprit?
Well, we deconfirmed Hoopa, but Monica's still up there.
No, it can't be Monica either, because she left halfway during the investigation of the garage. It was only me and Pigpatch for a long time. She freaked out, and we just thought, it was just the heat, so we just sent her out. It was me and Pigpatch. She barely even investigated.
Which means that she would barely have any time to look for the flashlight.
So, what you're saying is that... Pigpatch was killed because he remembered something?
I think it gets worse than that, Funtime Freddy. I think I know something about this case.
Wait, you do?
Yes, Funtime Freddy, I know you don't want to hear this, but I think this is something that the culprit couldn't do alone.
What are you talking about?
I think there was a few other people involved in this crime. And whether you like it or not, one of the people that was involved in this crime was... It's him. So one of the people involved in this crime
Is the victim himself.
Pigpatch?
You're suggesting... suicide?
That's not what I'm suggesting. I'm saying that he was involved in his own murder.
Bounty, old master! Funtime Freddy, I know you don't want to accept it, but...
Funtime Freddy?
I refuse. You're saying that Pigpatch
willingly wanting to kill himself. No! I refuse! You're gonna have to fight me, Monica! I don't believe it! There's no way that he would allow someone to kill him. There's no way. Pigpatch, I know, was sad after losing his friends, but there's no way. You're basically suggesting he committed suicide. I'm not saying he committed suicide, but it's true. I don't even know the reason why, but I just have a feeling. There's also a reason why I think only Pigpatch is at least involved with this crime. Why would he be involved with his own crime? Why? There's nothing, not even nothing on the crime scene that proves that he's involved. No, you're wrong. There was something that makes me think that Pigpatch did help commit his own murder. What?
I'll cut down your words!
The battery. That's what proves Pigpatch was at least involved with this crime.
The battery? That doesn't prove anything! Why would the battery prove that?
Because only 3 people knew about the batteries in the garage. And those 3 people were me, Monica, and Pigpatch.
No!
I'm sorry, Funtime Freddy, but that's the truth.
I'm not accepting the truth. What if the culprit just tortured the information out of him?
That is a likely possibility.
You're saying the memory that Pigpatch recalled was so bad that it caused him to commit his own murder? That's stupid!
And plus, who would agree to something like that? No one would even want to kill Pigpatch.
I'm personally just going along with Monica's theory. It seemed like the right option.
It's insane! Come on, Koopa!
Actually, I think it's the right option.
What?
I mean, think about it. Sure, I don't think maybe that anyone would agree to kill Pigpatch, but maybe the killer and Pigpatch had a reason for doing this.
It would also explain everyone's alibi. What? How?
I don't know, but I'm agreeing with Monica.
No! I'm not agreeing with this! You know what? There's an easy way to settle this. It seems our pens are split down the middle! Tribones, why'd you have to die? Why did you have to die? We need an exorcist up in here.
You said my favorite word! I guess that means it's time for a good old-fashioned scrum debate! Here's how it'll work this time. Boing! Boing, and here's what you're arguing about. Going to this side, you think Pigpatch wasn't involved in his own murder. And on to this side, if you think he was. Poo-hoo-hoo. Boing!
There's no way Pigpatch is involved in his own murder. There's just no way. I got this. But then how would the killer know about the battery in the garage and the flashlight?
They could have gotten the information out of Pigpatch by torturing him or something. Koopa!
If that's the case, then what was used to torture him?
Maybe they hung him upside down with the rope, and that's how they got the information out of him. Froakie!
Thought we already agreed that the rope was only used to murder Pigpatch. What makes you think it was used to torture information out of him?
I'm personally still not convinced. What's some other information that Pigpatch is involved with this crime? I got this. The fact that the flashlight was in the garage, and I was in the garage, and Hooper didn't find it. That only leaves Pigpatch to find the flashlight.
We still don't know the reason why Pigpatch committed his own murder.
Froakie!
It's true, we don't know the reason. But maybe if we figure it out, then maybe we'll just keep looking.
But then, if Pigpatch did commit his own murder, who would be used to clear up the crime scene? What happened? I got this. It's possible that Pigpatch asked the killer to help him cooperate and commit his own murder.
This is our answer!
Everyone, please. I know it's not a good thought, but Pigpatch definitely helped his own murder.
No. No!
I'm sorry, Fanta Freddy, but it's a decision we have to make.
Yeah, I guess Pigpatch really did help commit his own murder.
Alright, well then, let's talk about this now.
Now that we know that Pigpatch helped commit his own murder, we have to start listening off. Who would he go to ask for to kill him?
They would need to discuss it beforehand, right? They would need to plan it out. Alright, fine. How about we ask this? Who was the last person to see Pigpatch? Well, no shit, it was me. No, I mean, not because of our alibis. I mean, before all this murder stuff happened.
That would have been me and... Oh no.
What? What is it?
Guys, before all this started, me and someone else were the last person to see Pigpatch. Pigpatch wanted to call over to that person to talk to him about something. And I think that person might be involved with this crime.
Wait, so they're the killer?
The thing is, I don't know if they're the killer or not, but without a doubt they're involved with this crime. And that person is... It was you!